Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. Now today it is the 12th installment of the Overwatch League off-season recap. This video we're going to be talking about obviously some changes, mainly coaches, so just staff changes. Then we're going to be talking about a very interesting rumor that was well, not really leaked, but tweeted out by HaloOfThoughts and also a guy named Bazo, if I remember correctly. And obviously, we're also going to talk about the Overwatch League community. Well, the Overwatch League update for 2021. So, last up, we ended off with Arns retiring. There's only 3 changes, so don't really worry. The first one, it is a new coach for JMac. So, JMac is going to be the assistant coach for the Paris Eternal. I think it's a pretty good change. Obviously, we saw that JMac was previously a coach for Dark Mode NA, which is a pretty good North American team, I'll be honest. But JMac is now back in the Overwatch League as a coach, so good job to him. So just to give some props, there it is. It's JMac now going to be the assistant coach for the Paris Eternal. Other changes as well. There's going to be a new translator. Name, I'm gonna mispronounce this. Maroon Pyro, I don't know, but I think it's a he. He's going to be the translator for the Pax Eternal, previously from Kasumo GG, Noble GG, and obviously Dark Mode, previously also where JMac was also from as well. Other changes as well. One more change. It is for the Toronto Defiant as Ho Chi Lee. Oh yeah, he has now joined the Toronto Defiant. So there it is. And I actually totally forgot to talk about this as well. To replace him, it was Glitch, who is now retiring. I think to now do his studies. So good luck to him, to Glitch, formerly known as Spazzo. But it's sad that he leaves, but yeah. Other changes as well involving other Overwatch League, former Overwatch League. Pro Stella has left Talon Esports. Mikey has joined the HU Storm team, which is basically just a university team or collegiate team. Ilka has retired. T1 has announced a roster with Krillin and Clestine in the roster. It's formerly from the London Spitfire team. That is all the changes currently in the Overwatch League scene. So there are only 3 changes. It was obviously very quick because I wanted to make it nice and quick. Now this is a very interesting one. It was also announced by another guy as well. So basically broke out big yesterday, and it was also addressed by the LA Valiant themselves. But according to multiple sources, Immortals Gaming Club, which owns LA Valiant, have sold it to a currently unknown Chinese organization. According to sources, the new Valorant owners does want a team with a heavy Chinese influence, meaning they are likely incoming roster moves for the Valiant before the season starts due to the new owner wanting Chinese talent. I have reached out for comment to the Valiant and will update when I receive a response. This is just a rumor, and it has been taken as a pinch of salt, because obviously the Valiant themselves, the team, have announced that this is not true at all. The rumors are false, so take it only with a pinch of salt. But I kind of still want to talk about it if it is true. I don't think it will be true, but if it is true, that'll be massive, because that means I think it'll be the first time, I guess, that an owner really wants a big change and for a team. There's also I don't think the name is going to change from Valiant, from Los Angeles to a Chinese team like Beijing. But if that does happen, then I guess that happens. I guess. I think he also doubled down also on the Valiant, so it has been / is in the process of being completed. I really don't know this. It's a bit weird. Probably the biggest change ever. But is another one. I wouldn't say this was an implosion like the other organizations. This is a new owner going into a new Chinese direction with the current old players instead of getting caught up and fucked over late. I guess I think this also means that yeah, so the current Valiant players could just have been made aware that the contracts are coming to an end and are scrambling to find new teams, new owners once the full majority Chinese roster. I don't know about this, but I don't know if it's true or not, but yeah, so there's some Halo of thoughts. Other changes as well. This is from Bazo. Apparently, LA Valiant and Shanghai Dragons have entered a $500k bidding war over the Chinese main tank prodigy of Shape. Yeah, I guess. But this is apparently this is him. This is the person who Valiant and Shanghai are bidding over. I think there's also and also Sanguinar is actually going to Boston, which is very very interesting. And this is also what most people have been posting up on Twitter lately. It's the Valiant logo with a couple Chinese stars. You know what that means. It's but yeah, that's about it really. But it's a bit weird in my opinion. I don't know why they would like if it is true. I don't know why they would decide to like just sell, just basically just sell their own team to a Chinese organization and basically just do everything. They'll change everything. So with that in mind, we're gonna have a look at the Valiant roster. So this is what the Valiant roster currently looks like. Shaq, Streamer, Lastro, Rain, KSP, Adam, and Agilities. That basically means that all of these will be out, including the coaches of Packing 10, Unter, Goomba, Sungwoo. I think Sungwoo may say, I don't really know though. But they basically want to go full Chinese if the rumors are true. The stuff maybe I think Dia may join. Don't really know who else. I can't remember. I saw a Reddit thread on it, but it's weird. I don't get it. I really don't get this move if it is true, but I don't think it will be. I know like HaloOfThoughts said it, and he's like real, and he's like really like reliable. I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm sorry. I do not think this is gonna happen. It'll be dumb if it does happen. But anyways, that's the Valiant China bit. I don't know, controversy. It's not really controversy. But here is the community update for the Overwatch League 2021 season structure. John Spector obviously made a video on it, which is on YouTube, so you can have a look at that. But this is basically literally just a rundown on it in an article. So the overall league format, the Overwatch League will kick off at April, as you can see right here. It will start off at April. The regular season play will be structured in 4 tournament cycles. Teams will play 4 qualifying matches each cycle to determine qualification into a seeding for each of the accumulating tournaments. And as with the 2020 season, teams will be divided to 2 groups based on their location for the season, East and West. Regular season qualifying matches, tournament qualification will be based on completion within each group. So the East Division contests in Korea and China. So the teams are the Chengdu Hunters, Guangzhou Charge, Hangzhou Spark, the LA Valiant, New York Excelsior, Philadelphia Fusion, Shanghai Dragons, and the Seoul Dynasty. We knew that the Phillies were going to be in the East because they did announce it. We were a bit surprised about the Valiant, but that's probably because of the new owners of China. We just have to wait and see if that's actually true or not. And for the West, which is just North America and Europe, you got the Atlanta Reign, Boston Uprising, Dallas Fuel, Florida Mayhem, Houston Outlaws, London Spitfire, LA Gladiators, Paris Eternal, San Francisco Shock, Vancouver Titans, Toronto Defiant, and the Washington Justice. The Spitfire and the Eternals players will play in Europe, which basically means that so I'm going to go for example like the Boston Uprising versus the Paris Eternal, they will have to obviously balance it out with a couple ping, so the pings will be easier and more fair. So teams can only play within their region, so fans didn't get to see the top teams from each region compete against each other in the tournaments until the end of the 2020 playoffs. While we continue to operate in an uncertain and constantly changing environment during the pandemic, our goal is to run the 2021 tournaments as global competition. Basically saying that so the West teams can compete against the East teams, We are exploring a few different options to facilitate this global competition, but our current leading approach is to have the top qualifying teams from the West travel to Hawaii, which is very interesting, while they will play against the top qualifying teams from the East via directly routed connection from Hawaii to Asia if necessary. Though due to changing health safety and travel conditions, we will be preparing to quickly pivot back to a regional tournaments model. So this is what the calendar will look like for the 2021 season. So got the it looks confusing. It does look a bit confusing. So there's a tournament 1 seed for West and East, and there's a tournament 1, which there will be a bye. Tournament 2, so tournament 2 seeding, the tournament 2 bye, tournament 3 seeding, tournament 3 bye, tournament 4 and then the bye. Then and in September will be the playoffs slash the finals at the end of September. They do hope to welcome fans back to live events if health and safety conditions improve in 2021, but that might not happen. Um, it might not happen at every location where teams compete, as conditions may differ significantly in different parts of the world. So I don't know. I don't think the home sets are going to be happening. I think I don't really know what that means, but I don't think they will be competing all over the world. I think there's going to be some maybe in the east, if for example, Shanghai versus Guangzhou. They'll go to a China arena and it'll be 50,000 people, I think. I think that's probably what they're talking about. I don't really know though. Regardless of where the teams are located, we'll be utilizing the minimum latency technology now available in Overwatch. So Overwatch League teams will be competing on a level playing field from all over the world in North America, Europe, Korea, and China. New server deployment will also help us get the competition fair. Our team is hard at work on all details around competition and developing the match schedule for the season. We'll share all that information as we get closer to the start of the season. So I'll leave a link to this video as well. As we prepare for the 2021 season, we have also been working hard to deliver improved fan experience. Entering the second year of our partnership with YouTube, we have been working very closely on several initiatives, and I'm really excited about. We can't reveal too much specifics yet, but we plan to level up the quality of our match streams and even more value to watch live matches through our viewership rewards program, and improve the discoverability of live Overwatch content. Basically, you know how in Twitch you could watch a player's perspective. I think that's what they're doing it here on YouTube. Be kind of interesting of how they do it, but yeah. Also like improvements on match broadcast. There's a new improvement, virtual sets, a freshly redesigned graphics package, and changes to our show format that plays even more emphasis on match play. Digital fan experience are also getting some upgrades. Many fans want to follow a team competing on the other side of the world, and we're working on a much requested spoiler-free viewer mode of the OverwatchLeague.com. More excited about the new integration with partners like IBM, going to significantly enhance the way our fans interact with players, teams, and stats. There's also going to be the Kanazaka community tournament, sign-ups open, and obviously BlizzCon online will air a very special San Francisco Shock versus the World competition. Some pretty cool stuff on March that they will be playing as well. So that's basically the official update of the Overwatch League in 2021. Many changes that they will be doing, but yeah. So. And I will be soon, at some point, I don't really know, but at some point, maybe when the schedule has been released, I will then do my power rankings. I've already done like a little scuff of it. I'm not going to show it, but I kind of already, yeah, it's superficial. I haven't really decided yet, so what I'm basically going to do is that I'm basically going to do what Plat Chat did, I think, last year. Or 2 years ago, whatever. So they would talk about a team, so for me, it'll be the lowest. So it'll be the lowest or bottom team will be Boston Uprising first. I'll talk about them when the full roster's obviously been announced, which apparently Sanguinar is going to be in Boston. So I'll talk about that, and then I'll spin a wheel, or randomize, and I'll see, okay, what team is next? This team, and then I'll talk about that. So that's basically what structure of uh, my power rank is going to be of the video. So it'll be a video each, and I will release them each day, basically every day, each day, um, until yeah, that's basically it. My dog's now barking. Can you please shut the hell up? So basically, I get to so I will record one, and I'll upload it. Record another one, upload one. It'll be daily, and you can also watch that as well. So that's about it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Catch you guys all next time in the next one. Until then, goodbye.